Hey guys, how are you all doing? How are you feeling? I just came back from the forest and I was guided to share a couple of messages just in a quick update. And the essence, or one of the most important messages now, is to keep focused. Don't let yourself get distracted. Keep focused on your path. And I was sitting down trying to do this little update 4 times in the forest today, and then disturbances came and I had to stop it and I had to move to another place, which is normally not happening. The first 10 minutes I walked today, some very needed very much needed time in nature, and I've never been prone to accidents, never been sort of a clumsy type of person. In the first 10 minutes I walked today, I stumbled in roots, in rocks. I almost fell over a couple of times and I was like, what is this? Like, this never happens. And suddenly I heard, keep your eyes on your path, keep focused on your path. And then I got a message. And then I could walk freely again after that. And that's really, really important now. I'm sure a lot of you are feeling the very intense, energetic, how can I say, well, the intense energies we're finding ourselves in. A lot of energy coming in, a lot of energy coming up from the inner earth, and a lot going on many different levels or layers of energy right now. It's really, really important now and going forward to keep focus, to not let yourself go into distractions. When something catches your attention, look, first and foremost, stay centered, stay in yourself, but be aware of what's going on the other side of where the attention is being taken. And always, always come back to yourself. When you find yourself having been distracted in some way, come back to yourself, whether it's the smallest thing, just as you're walking to the bus and you're being distracted by something, or there's whatever, just take it as a practice to bring your focus back, to keep in your own energy, to keep sovereign, to keep focused, because there will be so many invitations to distractions, and it will be more challenging for us if we're not staying centered and focused on what we want to create. What I've been receiving, there's probably a lot of people feeling waves of fear because there's a lot of dissolution going on. We are letting go. We are really being prepped now for what is to come, and within that there's a dissolution, there's belief systems that we need to let go of. There are things we used to do, things we used to believe, things, all different layers of this just falling off, because we have to let go of it now, because we are coming deeper and deeper within ourselves. A lot of the guidance as well starts to come more from the inside. There's a lot of, how can I say this? A lot of opportunities to practice sovereignty, both in the physical world and, can you hear the thunder? That's the last element that was not present for me in the forest. There it can. That really, again, distracted me from what I was saying. It's a constant now. Another opportunity to stay focused. Perfect timing. Perfect example. Yes, we are having to let go of all these things. There can be fear of letting go of things or structures or things that were safe to us, or structures we had built up that felt safe, or the ways we used to do things that are shifting and we don't know really. We are finding ourselves in the unknown, and we will continue to walk into the unknown, and the more we hold on and grab to what was the known, the more we will struggle. The more we go into the fear of what is happening, what is going to happen, what is unfolding. Oh my God, what am I going to do? That it's important when it comes up, feel it, release it, but don't stay there. Keep taking your focus back. Keep focusing on what is coming, what you want to create. Keep the focus on that, because everything else will be a distraction. There will be so many opportunities for distractions. They just keep saying distractions. I've been guided. I hope you can hear the thunder behind me. It was super sunny and beautiful, and I just came in like 20 minutes ago, and suddenly there's a summer storm. I've been guided to pay attention to and work with the elements lately. So the water, the earth, the fire and the air. And as I was in the forest today, it was, I was meditating in the forest, hugging trees. I was really present with the earth. I went to the lake. I was really tuning into the energy of the water, the way it moved, and then the wind started, and I was tuning into the energies of the wind. And as I was coming back, I was thinking fire was the only thing that wasn't really present. And I kept hearing that the last element will appear. And now, 20 minutes after I come home, the lightning starts outside. Tuning into the elements, because it's really... It holds a lot of codes now, the elements. It is a good opportunity or a good source of energy and tuning into. More and more guidance will we experience are coming from within, rather than guides or things outside of us. Ultimately, it's all the same. But what I've been saying is that be aware of distractions in that as well. Trust you, trust what you are feeling, feel into the energies underneath everything that is going on, that will be going on. And feel into when it's an energy of distraction, so that you can pull yourself back. And what is not... how can I say this? What is not a part of your path, of your... what you are focusing into, what you are choosing to focus on, what you are committing to, which really should be you. You should commit to you fully and to create, to let go. Whenever you are being pulled off, just bring yourself back again and again and again. A lot of people are probably now feeling waves of fear, waves of grief, the fear of letting things go. How will it be? Because we're in the unknown, as I mentioned. Grief, because we're letting things go, and also it's partly tapping into energies that are coming and things we will be feeling as well. So just be present with whatever is coming up. You don't dive into a rabbit hole you don't want to be in. You can choose yourself. You're a sovereign being. Be in stillness. Be in nature. Be really aware of the choices you make, because everything is a choice. Everything you do is a choice. Every action, every thought, like start thinking of everything as a choice and see what choices can I make to create the future I want to create. Because the less it will look like we are creating and choosing, the more potent our creation will be. So don't lose the sight of what you want to create. Keep coming back to it. And that is something you find just only inside of yourself. So keep coming back to you. Keep finding your breath. Keep just being there. The last thing I want to mention, and while I was in the nature today, I was basically being taken on a sightseeing around Queensland in Australia. Queensland has been coming in a lot over the last week and a half. If you watched my earlier videos, I have 2 videos there on the grid shifting in Australia. So there's a lot of messages coming on Australia. They told me to share, because probably it can be helpful for someone out there to know that Queensland is sort of like a hotspot energetically now, meaning it seems, the way they're showing it to me, take it with a grain of salt, because I have not been there physically, only out of body, and I just keep being taken there. The grid and how it looks is moving, is shifting, and it feels like there are spots in Queensland that were not previously as potent in the energy it holds in the anchoring in the grid as it is now, because it's moving. So it seems like Queensland now is one of those places where a lot is being anchored in the grid. I was shown a triangle, and I will come back to that because I will have to look at the map, because I don't know the map so well that I am sure where those other points were. But what I was told to share now is this about Queensland. So whatever you are being asked to do, or if you're being guided there, or if you find yourself there, hopefully it can bring some clarity to whatever you're feeling or going through or sensing of shifts there, because it is more energy coming in and more energy being distributed also from points in Queensland right now, is what I have been shown. I would love to get some feedback on how you guys are feeling it if you're there. It's always very interesting to know how it is in the physical. And there was, I think, one more thing. Let me just tune in. seems like what I wanted to have covered for today is covered. Stay true to yourself, commit to yourself, keep creating, be hyper aware of distractions. We can shift massively now if we choose to do so. Be aware of when you're being drawn into thinking, oh, what is coming. Whenever you're being drawn into fear, into or out of the present moment, whatever you're feeling, which is your own emotions, feel it through and let it release. But when you are being pulled out of your present moment into trying to figure out what is going to happen, how is this going to look, into all type of stories of whatever type, bring yourself back to the present moment. Deal with what is in your present moment, because what you need to focus on will be presented to you in your present moment. If you're distracted from your present moment, you might miss what you are actually being asked to release, create, become aware of. It's all in the present moment. And let yourself have the time you need. Listen within. Listen to your body. Stay present. And don't forget to be in joy. We are also being distracted from being in our joy, feeling free. And that is also something to remember. I hope it's helpful for you. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. And I would love to hear in the comments if it resonates, how you're feeling. And I hope you will have a really beautiful day wherever you are. Take care of yourself and have compassion for those around you. Bye bye.